welcome home. Hey. Mitch in the chair, steam on the coffee, breaking down tape, sleep looking car, sleep green in his notes, birds on his cap, talking about trenches, blitz, block, snap. Bo got a ring, West Coast breeze, stories from confetti still stuck in his sleeves. James C's black gold, whole town rides, Big C talk ways where the tide line slides. It's that Sunday morning podcast. Come on, turn it up loud. From the first hot take to the last cold crown. Mitch, Bo, James, Big C talk ball. Every call, every draw, every brawl, every ball. If you love this game, you know this sound. Hardcore sports, we run this town. Oh yeah. Mitch say Philly fly, Bo say skyline. James pull stats right off the sideline. Big C laugh, talk speed on the scheme. Whole squad argue same love, one dream. Red zone rush, fourth down hush. Overtime talk, heart rate crush. From east to the west, down coast to steel. It's a barbershop talk, just mics, just real. It's Sunday morning podcast. Oh, turn it up loud. From the first hot take to the last cold crowd. Mitch, Bo, James, Big C talk ball. Every call, every draw, every brawl, every brawl. If you love this game, you know this sound. Hardcore sports, we run this town. Oh yeah. Call in, tap in, let the takes fly. We debate, celebrate, ride or die. Same gridiron, 4 different views, one game, one love, that's hard. It's that Sunday morning podcast. Turn it up loud. From the first hot take to the last cold crowd. Mitch, Bo, James, Big C talk ball. Every call, every ball, every draw, every ball. If you love this game, you know this sound. Hardcore sports, we run this town.
All right, guys, what is up? What is up? Welcome to the NFL Sunday Morning Show. I'm here with my guys, man. I'm here with Football Talk with Bo, Big C from the Film Posse Podcast, James from Steelers by the Lake Podcast, and Nikki Steves from the Hardcore Sports Network. How you guys doing, man?
Good.
I'm doing great.
Me too, Nikki. Me too.
It's because of a different sports team's 3-1
man.
comeback.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I streamed the whole season. So, Nikki, this is like a reward for me. This is a reward. So, what is up, everyone? What is up? But yeah, Bo, how you doing, man?
Good. Yeah. Sorry, I snuck in here late. I forgot that I was filming something, and I walked in, I sat down, I got ready to go, and I was like, oh, you know what isn't sitting here is my camera.
Yeah. All right, guys. So to kick off the show, we're gonna go through the top 10 best-selling NFL rookie jerseys so far, and I'm gonna have you guys guess a couple when we see if you guys should get it. Yeah, man. Appreciate that, Arco. Appreciate that. All right, let's start off with James on this one, man. Who do you think is on this list of the top 10 best-selling jerseys so far?
Well, I'm going to cheat and use one of my pregame guesses here and say Jeremiah Love. I don't see how he's not in the top 10.
Jeremiah Love is number 7 on this list.
7.
So he's number 7 according to DraftKings.
I mean, I would imagine Mendoza is going to be right in there.
Mendoza's number 5.
Yeah.
He's number
Jacob
5.
Rodriguez.
He's number 2.
Oh,
Okay.
He's number 2 on this list. So, yeah. All right, Nikki, you got one? I'm going to give you a hint right now, Nikki.
Are you
There's
Googling?
I'm betting it's a running back, isn't it?
Nikki, there's no Eagles in this one.
All right. Is Jeremiah Love one of them?
James already got that one.
All right.
If you guys have another one, no Makai Lemon. There's no Eagles in this one. No Lemon. No
Probably a
got
receiver. Thinking.
it. If you guys have another name, just keep them going. But I hate.
how about Caleb Downs of the Cowboys?
Yeah.
He's number 1.
Well,
Carnell Tate.
and that makes sense too, because the Cowboys, their marketing machine is second to none.
Yeah. And their fans love to spend money on their team.
Well, especially since they burn them halfway through the season anyway. So, I mean, they buy so many jerseys.
Nikki, what'd you say?
I'm going to take a wild guess and say Carnell Tate.
No.
Ooh.
There ain't nobody. There ain't no Browns fans buying jerseys.
No, but James, there's one that you're gonna love. On this one.
Did Heidenreich make this list?
No,
No, that would have blown my mind.
no. Big C, there's another one you're gonna love on this one.
Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson's number 6. He's number 6 on this one. So,
That's pretty high for a corner.
Yeah. Bo, you got another one? You got another guess here?
I mean, regionally, I think Price is going to be selling pretty well.
No Price.
Nationally, he's not going to be in the top 10, but here in Seattle, I bet he's selling well.
Okay. Actually, James, Vic got it. It was Drew Aller.
Drew
4.
Aller. How the hell are they selling his jersey? I don't even know what number he has yet.
I don't know.
They just sent you an iron-on number.
Pick it yourself.
Exactly.
Pre-ordered.
He's right there. He's right there. So I'm like,
yeah, they must be pre-ordering.
It's gotta be good. That was a good one, Vic. That was a good one. But other ones, we got Malachi Lawrence from Dallas. We got Jeremiah Love, Caleb Lomo, Dylan Thompson, and David Bailey. David Bailey.
Oh, there's a good one.
Okay.
Bailey makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Eagles. Kind of disappointed in that one, but what can you do? Lemon actually picked number 9. Nikki, I actually want to get your thoughts on that. His thought picking number 9, even though it was Nick Foles, it was like a big thing here.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, hey, if Nick Foles gives the okay for it and he ends up wearing it, then hey, I'm okay with it. But that's it's just a jersey number at the end of the day. I kind of get the idea, let Nick Foles be number 9, but hey, at the end of the day, as Eagles fans, in our hearts, we'll always remember Nick Foles as number 9, and we'll remember him for winning the MVP of Super Bowl 52. I mean, I would like to see Foles retire that number, but if both guys give the okay for it, then hey, all power to him.
Yep.
I mean, do you think Foles did enough outside of winning that Super Bowl to really warrant his number being retired? I mean, he does have a statue, so you'll get to see his number
the Eagles
anyway.
Organization, yes, but just within the Eagles organization.
I don't know. I don't know if he did enough. I mean, like, I get it. He had an iconic run through the playoffs, wins the Super Bowl MVP. I get it. But the rest of his career doesn't really warrant, hey, let's retire a number.
I mean, he's a perfect example of a franchise legend for a specific team.
Yeah,
basically the best
Franchise
way to
legend
put it.
is I think that's extreme. A franchise
Right?
legend.
I mean,
He wanted
Carson
to
Wentz was-
under the
Carson Wentz before getting
circumstances,
hurt was an
made a
MVP
Pro Bowl,
candidate.
came back, won a Super Bowl, helped lead them to the playoffs the next year within the Eagles organization to some extent. Yeah.
Yeah, but generally, if you're retiring a number, you're amassing crazy stats, and like he didn't do any of that. He had an iconic run in the playoffs, and then the next year he came really close to doing it a second time, but he wasn't exactly lighting the thing up during the season. I mean, the first one, he wasn't even the starter the whole year. Wentz was on an MVP path. The next year, Wentz was still in there, right? He gets hurt again. He gets thrust back. It's not like he did anything in normal football to retire a jersey. So, yeah, I don't think there's an issue with him having someone else play in that number. I'd be really surprised if they retire his number.
Yeah, there was actually years ago, Josh Sweat won a number 9 for the Eagles, and they said no. They denied him of that.
Interesting.
Now to have Lemon get the blessing from Nick Foles to wear number 9 because his number was 6 and Devontae Smith has it. So
Hey, all power to him then. Hey.
Yeah.
And Nick Foles, to his credit, he's humble enough to be like, hey, it's just a number. By all means, let somebody else use it if they want to.
I
think
feel like
Foles is happy with what he's accomplished. He's like, look, I did far more than probably even I thought I'd accomplished. I'm happy with my career.
yeah.
I feel like that's where this conversation goes with Foles, is that if this was the regular expected starting quarterback, then who gives a crap? You know, he had one awesome season. But the fact that he was a backup quarterback and did all those things is what makes it special.
Exactly.
So, like, yeah, it's a good idea.
Nick Foles was a starter around the NFL before, though, so it's not like he's just this guy that came out of nowhere and went on this magical run. Like Nick Foles was a high level starter for the Rams at one point. Didn't he have a great year for the Rams?
Nah, he had that really good year at the Eagles in 2013. He got traded to the Rams for Bradford, and Foles' career was figuratively on its deathbed after that. Then he got the call from Andy Reid to be Smith's backup. He filled in for a game or two, played solid, and then got the call to be the Eagles' backup and come back.
Yeah. Well, and then he went on to, be bad for the Jags it wasn't exactly.
He was the Jags, Bears, and Colts.
Yeah, he wasn't a high-level starter in general, right?
It's why he was
a backup most places.
It's like, I'd sit this way. If you rank someone from bust to Hall of Famer, Foles is in that had moments tier where he had his good moments.
So what part of that says he should retire his number?
You can't even mention
the organization.
His jersey's in the Hall of Fame.
Sometimes
in the Hall of Fame, so
standards alter depending on the organization and how much success they've had through their history.
I just like that this conversation was like, yeah, he was generally trash. He had a good postseason. We should retire his number. Like, none of that seems to make sense to me, but it's all right.
It doesn't. It's the NFL. It's the NFL, and Eagles fans are still like, no, he should not get number 9. Like, I don't care. Move on. Mekhi London, we got a wide receiver.
I think that'd be a good idea as far as this conversation goes.
Yeah. So let's just get into our next thing. Big C, your general manager came out and he goes, if certain guys would have followed a certain point, I would have been pulled the trigger. He's talking about a quarterback. So do you think you actually drafted a quarterback if one fell to you?
I mean, I think quarterbacks did fall to us, right? We had an option to draft every quarterback besides Mendoza. So, I mean, I don't think quarterback was ever really in the cards. They feel that they got their guy Malik Willis for whatever reason. Obviously, they worked closely with him in Green Bay. I never loved the Malik Willis pickup just simply because there wasn't enough evidence that we should have went out and signed this kid or he can be a high level starter. Yeah, he had a good stretch of games that he came in and filled in for Jordan Love. But when NFL teams get to prepare for you on a regular basis and get that film on you, it's a completely different story. You know what I mean? I think that they should have rebuilt and, looked at that 2027 draft to get a quarterback. I don't know. I take a lot of criticism from Dolphin fans because I don't believe that, there's a shot they're going to make the playoffs this year. Like every pick that was made this year, all 13 picks they're going to be all pros. You know what I mean? Like, I think if they wanted a quarterback, they could have grabbed one.
Yeah. I mean, you guys did take Proctor, right? You guys did grab him, or he was the first pick? More in the insight. You guys took Proctor, right? Proctor. Yeah. That was honestly a good pick, though. That was honestly a good pick. Chad. That was a good one.
For me, I agree with why the Dolphins didn't necessarily prioritize a quarterback in this draft class because it's what available talent is there in the draft. And outside of Mendoza, I don't know that I would have evaluated any of these quarterbacks as better potential for this upcoming season than what you have with Malik Willis.
I mean, sometimes you might even find a gem, though, in the later rounds. It happened. 2000, historically awful class. Patriots, 2022, awful QB class. Niners found their gem.
I mean, the fact that you can name the 2 times it happened lets you know the odds are low, but sometimes you hit. Sometimes you hit. Absolutely.
I just feel like the Dolphins had so many holes, it didn't really make sense to waste a high-level pick. Yeah, you could have got someone in the 5th, 6th round, but, I think you could have got Cole Payton or Traylon Green. But what's the chances that those players are going to ever amount to anything? You know what I mean? Like, for every Tom Brady that's been drafted, there's 100,000 players that haven't been good. You know what I mean? They could have got a project guy, I guess, but, I just don't think it made a ton of sense to go get a quarterback.
That's the biggest part of it. When you're rebuilding with that many holes, you got way too many holes to fill to be taking shots in the 3rd and 4th round when there's guys at other positions that very clearly are someone that can plug in and start in a position for you of need right now. So why are you going to take a shot on a guy like Drew Aller, like Pittsburgh did, when you could get a starting offensive lineman or defensive lineman or linebacker or corner or safety or whatever it is? Like, you got to take those positions where you know you can nail down a starting position.
Yep.
Is there like a free agent, like veteran quarterback that you guys can like pick up in free agency? Does anyone know? Because honestly, if you could get a veteran quarterback,
I don't think we need one. I mean, we got Malik Willis. Obviously, they feel highly about him. You got a quarterback that you took high, or not high in the draft, but he was a top draft prospect at one point, you know, in Quinn Ewers. You know, did he fall to be a 6th round pick? Absolutely. He has issues, but he came in and started some games for us. He won a game last year. He looked decent in the 3 starts he had. So, I mean, you got a young guy already. You got an undrafted free agent, Mark Gronkowski. I think he's the most winningest quarterback in Iowa history or college football history. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know a lot about him, but I mean, obviously you're going to go with Quinn Ewers, and you're going to go with Malik Willis, and if Malik Willis gets hurt, you got Quinn Ewers. I don't think there's any real expectation that the Miami Dolphins are going to be a high level playoff team or fighting for the division or a Super Bowl contender. So, I mean, if Malik Willis gets hurt, you're probably going to have a rough season regardless, and you're probably going to have a rough season regardless anyway. But, you know, if Malik Willis gets hurt, I think you look at that 2027 draft.
Yeah. I mean, you have a tough schedule this year or not really now?
Yeah, I think we do got a tough schedule.
Okay. Yeah, our crew put up some of the quarterbacks in this year's upcoming Arch Manning, Dante Moore, Julian Saint, CJ Carr, and Josh Hoover. There's a lot of good quarterbacks already in those 4 or 5. Kind of crazy. So
since he throws Arch in there, what do you guys feel on that? Like, I'm not sold on Arch. I mean, his name is going to get him in the 1st round, but I don't think he's a 1st round talent based on what we've seen. I mean, Ewers did more with that Texas team than he did.
Yeah,
I feel like he turned it around later in his season last year, but he had a lot of bad moments still, and I do think he has more to prove still to be that dude. Otherwise, we might go into this draft class. He might end up the 3rd or 4th quarterback. Now, 3rd or 4th quarterback in that draft class still probably end up a 1st round pick. Just because the talent is expected to be that much better than it was this year at that position. But I agree with you. I think he has a lot to prove this upcoming season. But if he can put up some big numbers, people might consider him as the top dude.
Mm-hmm. I mean, everybody in the world wants Arch Manning as far as, you know, the upper echelons of NFL, you know, Roger Goodell. The NFL wants Arch Manning to do well. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
They want nothing more than another Manning to come in the door and for the next 15 to 20 years and lead the NFL to the next generation.
Oh, that would be big for business.
So Arch Manning, you know, they look at all the tools that he has and the, you know, the support system that he has, and, you know, you want to hope in that he's going to eventually get it turned around. But we shall see. There's a bunch of guys, you know what I mean? And there's players like Joe Burrow that just came kind of out of nowhere and had monster seasons. You know what I mean? So maybe Arch, you know, just gets it clicking this year.
Yeah. I mean, our coach says it best right here. 2nd half of the year was better. So he just started off late. He did well in the 2nd half. Can he continue that? I don't know. I don't know if he can continue that. I'm not a big fan of him either, honestly.
So, but his first one, he's like, 1st half was a struggle, 2nd half was better, right? Not great, not awesome. Like, it was just like, yeah, I mean, it was better, you know.
It was just like,
in the middle.
In the middle. Yeah, he's not he's going to be a first round regardless, I feel like. But could it be late? Don't know. But I'm just curious who's going to be, quote unquote, tanking to try to get Arch Manning. I wonder if there's going to be a couple teams out there that are trying to get, oh, we got Archie Manning here. Let's try to lose a couple games. You know, that's how organizations work nowadays.
I feel like that's a Browns thing. Like, he's unproven. We haven't seen good stuff. We're going to tank for this guy.
Right. Speaking of the Browns, isn't Deshaun Watson going to start, or is it still Shedeur? I saw Watson might start. I'm like, no, it's Shedeur.
So they are giving him the best opportunity to win that starting job. I'm sure a lot of that has to do with the ridiculous amount of money they gave him. They want to give him one last shot at it. It's funny how mad the Shedeur Sanders fans are, though, despite the fact that it's not like Shedeur's numbers were great. So, I mean,
his numbers too.
His Pro Bowler.
Crying out loud.
Pro Bowler. Oh, man.
It was Snoop Huntley.
Exactly.
Yeah, we had a whole conversation about the Pro Bowl. You guys can actually check that out on the Hardcore Sports Network. It's its own video. So if you guys want to take that a listen, you're more welcome to. So, next up, we got to talk about it, James. Aaron Rodgers. Any news on that? Did he make anything going on with that or no?
I mean, there is, but it's that the Steelers tagged him with a very rarely used tag that doesn't really restrict Aaron Rodgers at this moment in any way, but it does allow Pittsburgh to get compensatory compensation if he decides to sign with somebody else. That's assuming he does it before July 22nd. After July 22nd, he would then be limited to only signing with Pittsburgh. So it does limit his choices at that stage. And then if he doesn't sign by week 10, he just doesn't get to play this year. So all it does for Pittsburgh is protect them if he decides to go somewhere else, which really the only reason I think anybody else would even be interested in him between now and the start of the season is if somebody gets injured for their team. So I think that's the biggest thing on that is that Rodgers is just dragging his feet like he did last year. He doesn't want to go to any of these unnecessary camps and mini camps and all that stuff. Not until it's required does he want to go. He's made that very clear in his career. So I expect this to drag on for another 3 or 4 weeks before we actually get a contract signed. But it's kind of status quo. Every time you talk to one of the coaches, oh, yeah, I talked to him a couple times this week. Every time they talk to Rodgers, oh, yeah, I talk to Mike McCarthy all the time. Like, why are you talking to each other this much if you're not planning on coming back? There's no reason for it. I don't talk to anybody that much that I don't like, that I don't want to play for. So I think it's pretty clear what's happening. Just Rodgers is just trying to extend his summer vacation more.
Yeah, he's not even on the depth chart. I'm looking at it now. You got Rudolph, Howard, and Drew Aller, who's number 4 in the jersey sales. So I'm just like, yeah, I don't see it. Maybe he'll make an announcement on Pat McAfee's show again. I don't know. I can't stand when he does that. I really can't. It really bothers me.
Yeah, it's me.
Rodgers has really worked hard to be unlikable.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very hard to do, but he did it. He honestly did it. So,
Mike McCarthy, he's unleashing his inner Brett Favre.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, Mike McCarthy's there. That's the only reason. I think he'll stay. I just don't see him doing much of anything. He can still be a good mentor to Drew Aller and these guys, definitely. Yeah. But I don't see that actually happening. I don't. I just feel like he's just gonna mind himself. Can he just retire, please? I mean, all I want is to retire. How old is this guy?
42.
Yeah, I mean, in Pittsburgh, do they even really want him back? As a fan base?
It's 50-50. Most of the fan base really wants to see one of the young quarterbacks start this year. More so Will Howard than Drew Aller.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Most of the fan base is more Will Howard. Will has said all the right things this whole time. You know, if Rodgers comes back, I'm excited to learn under him for another year. I learned so much from him last year. It's a great opportunity to learn more from such a great quarterback. So he's saying all the right things. All indications are that Rodgers was a great teacher to him and mentor to him last year. So from that perspective, I'd like to have Rodgers back for one more year, just on the thought process of a guy that does seem to be very willing to share his knowledge with younger quarterbacks. It seems like he really wants to leave a legacy of training the guys behind him better than Favre did for him. So I'd love to see that aspect of it, but I really want to see these young QBs play because obviously best case scenario for Rodgers is a 1-year Band-Aid for the team. And you can't really expect him to make any kind of playoff noise with him at quarterback.
I wonder how much they were even. He got the tag, right? Yeah,
it's like 15 mil right around there. So yeah, he's not holding out for money. Yeah.
I mean, Rodgers has been doing this for the better part of his last 10 years. You know what I mean? He did it with the Packers. He did it with Jets, and now with Pittsburgh. As far as the young guys starting, the Pittsburgh fans act like they want a young quarterback until they win 4 games, and then it'll be a different story. You know what I mean? So they'll be calling for everybody's neck because Pittsburgh used to being a playoff team at the very least. So everybody think they know what they want. The grass always look greener on the other side until you win 4 games.
Right. And Joe in the chat goes, Aaron Rodgers would be a good fit with Minnesota. Can you imagine if he actually went to Minnesota?
I mean, he would be finishing the Brett Favre arc.
I know. That's exactly why I said it.
I mean, and he'd probably take him to the playoffs. And then he'd probably do something dumb, and it would just be perfect.
Oh, my God. But look at the Vikings, though. Murray and McCarthy, not exactly the best 2 quarterbacks that you want there. And that hurts me to say. I'm a Michigan fan. That freaking hurts me to say. Ah, dang. But
the Kyler thing, I mean, that solely is because they got him for nothing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because if you were going for fit, you would have been looking at Cousins, right? He knows the system. He knows the players. He has rapport with all of it. But he was going to cost a lot more. You get Murray for $1 million because Arizona's eating that thing. So, I mean, I get why they got him because they were also in cap trouble. But at the same time, clearly not that interested in winning.
No. It's just crazy. But, yeah, in other news, with David Njoku is visiting the Chargers on Monday. I think that would be a good fit for him, don't you think? Him, Chargers with Herbert. I think that would be kind of interesting. What do you guys think?
Yeah, because the Chargers, they have some guys on offense, receiver-wise, but they don't have that real go-to weapon, and that could at least help a little bit. It's not going to be the biggest game changer in the world, but it could help.
Definitely could. He's one of the underrated players.
Well, you could be surprised because Mike McDaniel's the offensive coordinator over there, and look what David Njoku is a pretty reliable receiving threat. Look what Mike McDaniel was able to do with Juju Smith, or not Juju, Jonnu Smith.
Yeah,
Jonnu Smith had the best year of his career under Mike McDaniel, and we fleeced Pittsburgh a little bit, thinking they were going to get that Jonnu Smith, and
we did not.
Mike McDaniel is a brilliant offensive mind. Like Mike McDaniel, I think the Chargers are going to take a giant leap forward this year. Mike McDaniel is a fantastic scheme coach. He just had trouble with the aspects of being a leader of men. You don't need that with him in the Chargers. You got Jim Harbaugh, who is that leader of men. I think the Chargers offense is going to be phenomenal this year.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the Chargers play and get David Njoku out of Cleveland. That's all I want. Just get him out of Cleveland. He's 29. He's still got a couple years left. Have him go to the Chargers in sunny LA. He can just play with the good quarterback and Justin Herbert. I did not say great. I said okay, but I said good. But just get him out of there. That's all I want for Njoku. Just get him out of Cleveland.
His peak years were pretty good,
Yeah.
And that was with a bad football team and never good quarterback play. The best he had was Baker Mayfield for a short time that they were on the team together, and that wasn't even the greatest chemistry at that point. When Joe Flacco was pounding the ball to him, Njoku was putting up huge numbers. I think it'd be a great fit for him, assuming that he shows up in camp in shape. and is ready to go. But I think, honestly, that LA weather would do a lot of good for a guy that's been stuck in Cleveland that long.
Yeah. So
That's
I'm looking at Njoku's stats right now. His best year was in 2023. He had 81 receptions, 882 yards, and 6 touchdowns. That was his best year.
And a lot of that was at the end of the year when Flacco was starting all those games.
Wow.
I
forgot about
look
that.
at those games late in the season, and that year you're going to see some heavy production from him. And that's when Flacco got to start at the end of the year that year.
That is just, yeah, again, getting Njoku out of there. He's done everything that he could, but it wasn't like getting him out of Cleveland. That's all I'm going to say here. Yeah, next up, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes is actually on track to participate in Kansas City's first OTAs, which is honestly kind of big, because we were talking about that. There was no way for him to miss the next game, and it looks like as of right now, looks like the signs are good. The signs are good right now for Patrick Mahomes, and Justin Fields is not going to start there, which is actually a blessing in disguise for Kansas City.
Yeah, it sounds like he'd still miss the first couple of games, from what I was reading yesterday, day before, something like that. So he's going to be able to participate in a limited fashion, and so it sounds like he might still end up missing the first couple of games. But even still, that's awesome. If you're a Chiefs fan, you're excited.
Yeah, and the draft that they had, and you get Patrick Mahomes getting back this quickly, that's a good sign. And then you have Travis Kelce, which I don't understand. They gave him a 3-year deal. He's not going to finish that contract, but hey, they're going the right directions right now. So I like it. I like it for them. Nikki, what about you?
I mean, we said Mahomes could come back by the first game, and if he's able to participate in those OTAs, that's a positive sign of progress in that direction. So that's looking good. The question is, I mean, Mahomes will come back and he'll ball out, but he could be rusty maybe for a game or two. Then by game 3, gets back into the swing of it, but that's not till the season. But as far as this goes, yeah, it's not really a big surprise that he's on track to start at the beginning of the season.
Yes. James, you got anything to say about this one? I know we talked about it a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I think if anybody's going to come back early from an injury, it's Mahomes. He's a dude that's got a very good work ethic. He's played through a lot of injuries over the years in situations where he really had no business being on the field because he could barely move. So I don't think they'll rush him back by any means. I think if they think that he's in any danger of not being able to defend himself on the field, they'll make him sit for a couple of weeks. That being said, as smart as Andy Reid is, he can put a couple wins together with Justin Fields as his quarterback. He doesn't need a quarterback that can complete a pass to win a game, which is a crazy thing to say. But Reid is just that smart of an offensive mind, where I could see him just busting out like a triple option offense or something ridiculous, and just completely catching people off guard with something they haven't seen in 20 years on an NFL field.
Yes. I mean, they also
grabbing that Army playbook.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, they also drafted another quarterback, Garrett Newsemier. They got Emmett Johnson in the draft. So they really filled up the holes on both sides of the ball, the Chiefs did. And you have Kenneth Walker there, who's a good running back for them, just to give him the ball and let him do his thing when Justin Fields can't throw. So, honestly, I think that was a good thing. Big C, you got anything about this one or not really?
I mean, I think it's going to, I think the Kansas City Chiefs got to protect Patrick Mahomes from himself, because I think Patrick Mahomes is going to try to push the play, and Andy Reid's got to be smart enough to realize that, if he's not ready to go, they need to keep him off the field. Patrick Mahomes is known for taking off and, running the football. He's one of the better running quarterbacks in the NFL, even though he looks so unathletic while doing it. He's one of the better running quarterbacks. And Patrick Mahomes just loves the game. He wants to be out of there. I'm sure he's working hard, but they got to protect themselves. I think it's crucial that he plays as soon as possible, though, because that division is tough. You look at what Denver did last year. Hold on, my mic is messing up.
Yeah, no, you're right though.
Yeah.
What Chargers? If the Chargers were 11-6 last year, you added Mike McDaniel, and the Chargers. People don't realize the Chargers' offensive line was in shambles last year. Justin Herbert had no time to throw the football. They struggled to run the football because of the offensive line. Mike McDaniel is going to fix a lot of issues over there. That offense, I promise you, will be dynamic this year. And, you know, if they add a player, if Tyreek Hill can come back and Tyreek Hill gets added, I think they'll be very good.
Yeah. Oh, I thought someone was
The
going to say
chat's
something.
just on one today.
They really are.
He's my Buffalo Bills troll.
You mean got
He's
it.
he's actually a good dude. I've talked to him on the phone numerous times.
Right up.
Yeah, I actually bought a blue box so I get NFL Sunday ticket for free from him.
Oh wow.
That's
He's
cool.
He's a Bills fan, you were saying?
Yeah, he's a Bills fan.
Okay.
He just trolls all the Dolphins channels. Michael K.
I appreciate it. That's awesome. No worries. Yeah.
That is pretty great.
All right. Chiefs have the 49ers, Patriots, and the Rams this year. Dang. I mean, do they have a tough schedule overall? I gotta see this for myself.
Well, I mean,
all those
they have
division
their own
games.
division.
Well,
Yeah,
that
exactly.
I mean,
Their own
well,
division games are going to be tough. So
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm actually curious. Who else did he got? Preseason. Okay. Chargers. No, wait, no, that was last season. What the hell am I looking at? They were showing me the scoreboard.
To be fair, they are going to have the Chargers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is definitely going to be tough there. But yeah, I'm excited to see what the Chiefs are going to do after a minor step back from this past year. So, all right, let's get into NFL trivia real quick here. We got multiple choice for you guys again because I feel like that was a lot easier instead of pulling one out of a hat. So, which quarterback holds the record for most career interceptions thrown? Brett Favre, Bionda, George Bionda, I think his name is. I can't pronounce it.
Blanda.
Yeah.
Blanda, sorry. Couldn't even read my own type. Wow. Or Dan Marino. Which quarterback holds the most? Favre, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Brett Favre. I think that was a common sense. But which team has the most losses in NFL playoff history? Cowboys, Packers, Vikings, or Steelers?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I gotta go Cowboys.
Not the Cowboys.
Vikings.
I would have gone with that too if I did not see this. All right,
Steelers?
not the Steelers.
Yeah, I was thinking Vikings probably.
Yeah, Vikings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vic in the chat probably Googled it. So he probably Googled it. But who holds the record for most career punt returns, touchdowns? Hester, Mitchell, Hall, Howard.
Devin Hester.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be Hester.
Yep. And there we go with that. But yeah, if you guys have any questions in the chat, feel free to ask us it. We'll be free. Thank God I wasn't the Cowboys. I would love it for it to be the Cowboys, honestly. I would have loved that.
Joe's a Cowboys fan, so
I'm sorry. I mean, there's Chad there. But yeah, 7 to 8 month recovery by August for Mahomes. That is just crazy. I mean, it's just for medicine that they get nowadays for them to heal up quicker. It's literally insane. We just saw Tatum get back and then he gets injured again. Which kind of helped the Sixers.
The surgeries are so much less invasive than they used to be too. Mm-hmm. I mean, I remember when people would get their ACLs done when I was younger, like they'd have a scar halfway down their leg getting that done. And now the scar is like this big, it's all robotic and stuff. So it's pretty impressive.
Yeah. I just love how the sports and medicine work.
Zipper on my knee, man. It was ugly.
Yeah. We got a question here. Would the Pacers replace Mike Vrabel?
No.
I don't see that happening.
No.
Yeah, they don't have morals.
Their owner was getting hand jobs, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
They're literally, their motto is cheat to win.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. No, and the other end of that is, people are calling double standard and all that. The standard is different, right? I mean, you're talking about somebody that is in all these teams' locker rooms, and you're talking about journalistic integrity, and then you're talking about a football coach. It's like, they don't have the same requirements. So, Vrabel will be fine. I mean, probably not with his wife, but as far as the football team is concerned, Rossini's probably got to do something else at this point. Should probably be big on podcasts.
Do what she's been doing, you know what I mean? To get back on top, she got to get back on top.
Yeah.
She's got no problem getting on top.
Nah, she doesn't. No.
I heard she slept with Tomlin too.
I heard there were 2 other coaches, and I didn't hear who the coaches were.
I'll say
I heard Tomlin.
Diana and Vrabel's spouses, divorce lawyers are going to have a hell of a payday.
Yes.
Yeah. And Broken Bell Network comes in and goes, Vrabel got a bonus from Kraft for hitting that metric. And then he also goes, think he'll ever meet Mike Jr.?
His kid? Yeah. I mean, how diabolical is that? Like, you're cheating and then you name your kid after the guy you're cheating with. That's amazing.
Oh, my God.
What, her son's name is Mike Jr.?
Yeah. Well, it's just Mike.
Mike. It's not Junior, but it's Mike.
Yeah.
The timeline matches up. The timeline matches up.
It does.
Blocking social media comments sounds like a not guilty thing, don't it?
That's
the
crazy.
kid was born in 21, and they started messing around in 2020. It all matches up.
No,
I do think the Patriots take a step back this year, though. I do.
Oh, for sure.
They're going to be.
They're
going to be going with this. Plus, they overachieved last year. They had a
schedule.
Easiest schedule possible. They got lucky with Bo Nix getting hurt into the championship game. They should have never been in the Super Bowl, but I think they definitely take a step back, and Buffalo regains that division this year.
Well, they also had a schedule that only 3 of the coaches didn't get fired. That's amazing. And one of them
they only
was
played 3 winning teams.
Yeah.
Especially if they don't replace that left tackle situation, man. We saw Will Campbell get absolutely exposed in the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. You can't expect to march him back out there at left tackle and have guys not expose that again.
Yeah. I was actually going to bring this up, Idleman. I was actually going to bring this up. Running back salary extensions. Achane, Gibbs, Robinson, how high would they go? I was actually going to bring that up. So I'm actually glad you said how high would they go? I don't know. Aren't they talking about, isn't Achane a penciling on the trading block or something? That's what I've been hearing.
No, I mean, there was rumors that they should trade him and this and that, but from everything I've heard, that Miami's 100% trying to keep Achane. I mean, he's still under contract next year, so he obviously he wants new money. He's outperformed a 3rd round contract, so I mean, I think Achane was signed under maybe what Gibbs and Robinson do, but
coming soon on Maury.
That's the thing, right? You are the father. Dang it, I knew it.
Didn't Gibbs just get extended or something? I feel like he just got extended or something, didn't he?
Yeah, you pay that dude. Why would you let him leave town? He's way too talented.
Yeah, he's one of the best running backs in the league, top 5, top 10 in that range. So hold on, I swear I just saw it the other day. Where'd it go? Come on. Oh yeah, and then Anthony Richardson, or the coach will not pick up his 5th-year option, team option in 27. Kind of saw that coming as well.
Was there?
Yeah, not a surprise at all. Kind of saw that coming. Where is? No. Oh yeah, DK Metcalf will not face criminal charges now. Okay.
Yeah, because he didn't hit the guy.
Yeah.
There's nothing criminal about calling somebody a mother effer.
He paid the guy.
That's
probably paid the guy.
Oh, he's countersuing him. He's countersuing him, so he's fighting to try to not even have to pay him anything.
Oh, funny.
That's crazy.
Which, I mean, all he did was pull his hair, so.
Wait.
If I get my hair pulled at an NFL game, I want to get paid. If a player pulls my hair, what?
Make sure you collect the first time because you're not allowed in the stadium.
My neck hurt, my shoulder hurt.
Yeah. So where is I don't know, but Green Bay had interest in trading for Chase Claypool? Huh.
No, he's coming to their rookie mini camp.
Yeah, I see that right here.
He's trying out as a tryout player at the rookie mini camp. So it's like his last chance to try to get back in the league, which hopefully he decides to actually block on run plays in.
Yeah, he last played in 2023. Dang, that was a while ago.
Thanks for Joey Porter Jr. though, Bears.
Yeah. They trying that. I can't find this thing about oh no, is that it? Nope. Come on, Twitter. What the hell are you doing there?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the Gibbs thing. The Gibbs
so Scotty in the comments there says Gibbs fifth. They picked up his fifth-year option.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, I was looking for that. I was like, I swear I just saw that the other day. But yeah, they needed that, especially with that division as well. But yeah. If you guys have any more questions, oh wait, Nicky can't take his sit eating off his praise. Living a Sixers win, gonna take this man to the moon today. Oh Lord, that was a good win. Don't find me funny.
Yeah,
That was
hell
a good
yeah.
win. But yeah, if you guys have anything else we can talk about real quick. If not, I could just
predictions for rookie offense and defensive player of the year.
You mean rookie of the year? Or
Yeah.
what? All right, if you guys want to go, where the hell did I put that thing? But yeah, if you guys had a prediction for rookie of the year for offense and defense, go for it.
Oh, I mean, Love is going to be one of the front runners for rookie of the year because he's going to be their entire offense.
And they drafted Carson Beck, so yeah. They drafted Carson Beck, so Jeremiah Love, I agree with that. Anyone else have another one on the offensive side of the ball?
I don't know. I could see Mekhi Lemon getting some serious numbers because he's not going to be the number one there. So that's a real nice advantage for him. I definitely would see him being in the running.
Yeah, he will be the number 3 option. I like that pick. Obviously, I gotta like that pick. But yeah, J-Rod defense rookie of the year. That's a different one. I think Aaron will shine. I don't know about that, man. I don't know.
Eventually.
It's gotta be so annoying though. Like you have these young quarterbacks and you're like waiting for this old guy to be like, wait, I'm still here. Still here. Oh Lord. Mike McCarthy actually wants him here or no? He kinda has to, right? Yeah.
Absolutely, because they know the system already. He doesn't have to train him a dang thing on his offensive playbook. He learned under that playbook. So it's literally like you could come in a week before game one and he'd be comfortable with it. Obviously, I want him there a heck of a lot earlier than that because you need to have chemistry with the wide receivers you're throwing the ball to. That was an issue that they had at points in the season. He's using hand signals, and some of these guys had no clue what the hell he was doing because they just didn't play together very often. So I think they got to get out there now to get that kind of stuff ironed out. When the play doesn't go the way it's supposed to, where are you supposed to go when it breaks down? What's your hot read? What do you do in a zone situation sitting between these guys or breaking your route off earlier because of where the defender's at? That's the little stuff that isn't in the playbook that has to be ironed out, and you only get that through practice and through playing. So you got to get them in there earlier than you would otherwise to get the chemistry with these dudes. You got a second-round wide receiver and a starting wide receiver from the Colts that he's never thrown the ball to. They got to get on the same page immediately.
God dang. But yeah, guys, I think we're gonna wait. Did everyone pick their offensive rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year predictions? I'll go back and make a list of it.
I'll go Sonny Styles for my defensive rookie of the year. I think he'll probably get like 150 tackles.
You know who I was thinking of? My friend is going to kill me for this. He's a Jets fan, David Bailey.
So that's actually the one I
thinking
was
the
going to
same
say.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. My friend
I
was
think
just
Jacob
like,
Rodriguez for the Dolphins. I think he's
Oh,
going to
yeah?
get a lot of playing time this year,
He
especially
should.
if the Dolphins move off Jordan Brooks. I think he's just a tackle machine. He's a turnover machine.
Yes.
He's perfected the peanut punch. He gets his hands on the ball. He takes it away. I think he could be huge for the Dolphins.
I bet he forces a good 5 or 6 turnovers at least.
Yeah. Who's the Jets tight end?
They got two of them. They got Sadiq and they got Mason Taylor.
I think Sadiq will win Offensive Rookie of the Year, and then you have Bailey winning Defensive Rookie of the Year. Has that ever happened? Didn't that just happen?
The Jets did it.
Not too
The
long
Jets
ago.
did it. Yeah.
The Jets did it.
Sauce
Yeah,
Gardner and Garrett
Sauce.
Wilson, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Exactly.
That is just hilarious. And now he texted. My friend just texted me. I guess he's watching this. But, oh, Lord. He just said, yeah, we were talking about the Sixers and Knicks. So there's that. But, yeah, that's just funny to me. Lee Hunter, Defensive Player of the Year. Okay. I like that pick. But, yeah, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up here. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe on all of our channels. Bo, what you got coming up?
Just the normal stuff. I actually have a little bit easier week coming up, so that's kind of nice.
Okay.
Everybody's kind of out of town, and yeah, so I get to stay home for most of the week. I got kind of excited about it. I do have my normal daily show though.
Yeah. So I was like, wait, you're not doing Coast to Coast? I was like, wait,
I'm still doing like my normal shows, but outside of the arena football game yesterday, I think all of our teams are out of town this week. So,
oh wow, even the WNBA team.
Well, their season doesn't start till the 8th, so they just got done with preseason. So, yeah, the 8th would be their first game to kick the season off.
Oh, that's this week. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So I guess I lied.
It's all good, man.
I thought I was going to have an easy week. My bad.
All right. Big C, what about you?
Just waiting for me to open 8, so like different to talk about the Dolphins draft. I'm so over it. But yeah, can't wait. Football will be here before we know it, though.
Yep.
Yeah. Arena football is still a thing.
It is. In fact, there's multiple leagues. There's the NAL, the IFL, and of course AF1, which is formerly the AFL. So all of those are still in existence. Yep.
Yeah. All right. James, what about you?
Back to our weekly show every Saturday morning, doing position battles now. So started off with QBs yesterday. We'll hit running backs next week and go the whole way through the roster. And there's tons of battles going on this year with this huge rookie class.
All right. Nikki, what about you?
Yes. We're back at it. We got the 3-point blitzes back after a 1-week hiatus at noon, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Got a lot of NBA to talk about, then everything on the table with Agent Warrior X at 8 p.m. on Tuesday. We might even have some YouTube shorts, but that's what's on the table for this week.
Yeah. 2 game 7s today. I'll be watching them both.
Right.
I'm streaming the first one. So if you guys want to hang out on my channel, you can just come Mitch Toxie. I'll stream the first one, not the second one, because I'll be celebrating the Sixers victory over the Celtics. So I need a little happiness now. I'm getting it. So all right, guys. And actually, we're going to be any wrestling fans out there. We got the Wrestling Asylum where my guy Eric going to be live in 4 minutes at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard. Make sure you guys go check that out over there.
To answer Joe's question here real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
The schedule generally comes out the middle of this month. So they never give you an exact date, but it is generally mid-May that you have the schedule release.
I'm a Sixers fan. Nice try. I'll see. Yep, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Everyone have a good rest of your Sunday. Football will be here shortly, and then we'll talk about rookie camps next week because that just started. So we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.
Peace.
There you go. There we go.